What up, y'all?
Welcome back to another video. Super stoked on this one.
I'm pumped.
You're pumped? We're making some pozole. And I grew up eating pozole and I actually haven't had it in I would say 10 years at this point. But I think this is pretty damn good and I think you guys are gonna like it.
This is the first time I've ever had it.
Not surprised.
Excuse me.
So usually the version that I used to eat had pork in it. So in order to plan for this video, my friend Nicole, shout out Nicole, she helped me figure out the recipe. She actually called, I think it was her mother-in-law, and her mother-in-law told her recipe and then Nicole told me the recipe. And she actually never knew that it was like pig thigh and pig spine. I mean, yeah, pig. Is that what you said, pig?
Pig spine, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Pig. I'm no, it's pork.
Sorry, I'm so stupid. But she actually didn't even know what was in it, which was crazy. And I didn't either growing up. I never asked questions about my food. Anyways,
you're smarter
so she gave
than
me
that
the recipe. And I used that as a base and I came up with a vegan version. It is red pozole. I haven't made green yet. I can make it in the future if you guys want me to. But instead of the meat, I used mushrooms. I used two types of mushrooms, oyster and shiitake. And then I also added some red kidney beans because I wanted a little more bite and it added more flavor. And I feel like the textures are really well in this. And because we're taking away the meat, we wanted to add something else to it. So
gotta get that protein. Yeah,
and I think that it's a really good addition. I really am happy with how it turned out. What's up? My ponytail?
Isn't she so cute?
Oh my god. And I hope you guys enjoy it. This is something I used to eat during the holidays.
It's very special.
It's a very special recipe indeed. So without further ado, let's make some pozole. So first up, we're going to start with the base of this recipe, which are our peppers. So we have some ancho chilies here, as well as some guajillo chilies. These are both dried. And what we're going to do is we're going to de-seed these peppers so that they're not super spicy in the recipe. So what I do is I cut the top off of the pepper. Be very careful. And then I just shake out as many seeds as I can initially. It might get a little messy, so do this very gently. And then we're going to open up the pepper and shake that again and try to get out any excess seeds. And just continue doing that with all of the peppers until you have removed all of the seeds. If a little are left behind, that's totally fine, but I prefer to remove as much as possible because I'm not really a spicy person, so this really helps. And also, quick tip, make sure you wash your hands after touching these seeds. It's not as bad as jalapenos, but it still can affect you. So we have the peppers here in a large bowl, and what we're going to do is pour some boiling water over the peppers. This is going to help rehydrate them and make them easier to blend. And we're going to let this sit for about 30 minutes to soften. So after the peppers have sat for about 30 minutes, we're going to transfer them to a high-speed blender with the liquid. And we're going to blend that until it is very smooth and set that aside. Grab a large pot and add in some vegetable broth or water. We're going to use this in place of oil to saute. Once it is warm, we're going to be adding in some diced white onions, as well as some finely minced garlic. And we're going to just cook this down until the onions are translucent and the garlic is fragrant. So instead of meat in this recipe, we're going to be using mushrooms, and we decided to use both oyster and shiitake for flavor and a variance in texture. It is so good. So add in the sliced mushrooms, and don't worry, mushrooms cook down quite a bit. It seems like a lot in the beginning, but they're going to probably half in size. So we're going to cook these down until they are nice and soft. After the mushrooms have cooked down, we're going to be adding in some tomato paste, and as usual, all of the ingredients and instructions will be linked in the description box below. So we mixed that through as best we could before adding in the remaining ingredients. So next up we have some cumin and some dried oregano. Then we have our hominy and some red beans. And we're going to mix that again together until everything is nice and uniform. Add in the remaining vegetable broth. And then we're going to be adding in the chili mixture. So we added 3/4 of it, and we just serve the remaining on the side for people to add if they want it more spicy. So we're adding in 2 bay leaves and just mix that together until everything is nice and uniform. bring the mixture to a boil, and once it is boiling, you're going to lower it to a simmer, cover it, and let it cook for about 20 to 25 more minutes. And that's it. You have some red pozole here. It is ready for you to dig into, but first we gotta add our toppings. So the toppings are my favorite part about this recipe. It just really brings it together. So we have some homemade tortilla chips here. You can always get store-bought as well. Some shredded cabbage just adds the perfect crunch to the soup, and it freshens it up very nicely. We have some jalapenos here, totally optional. Some radishes, we thinly slice them. And then we have some cubed avocado, some roughly chopped cilantro, and then we're also adding in some vegan Parmesan in place of the usual cotija cheese that is used.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Here we go. We're gonna try. Wait, hold on. So the, I guess, pepper sauce mixture that I made in the video, we actually only ended up using like 3/4 of it, and I still have some left. And my friend Nicole suggested that when we make it,
you do shots of it after.
Oh my god, that will clear everything. Actually, it's not that spicy. But she suggested that you keep like the warm sauce on the side, so when people are serving and like decorating their pozole with all the toppings, they can also add more like hot sauce to it, so they can just adjust it to like the spiciness of it. Yeah. Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with this right now, because like we're not adding it to the pozole, but maybe we could just make soup out of it. I don't know. If you guys have suggestions, leave them down below and let us know what to do with it. So let's try this.
Oh, it's cold.
Oh my god, no, it's actually really warm. I'm excited. So, you guys know what we topped it with, actually, never mind.
This is delish.
Which bomb? The mushrooms are amazing on this.
I could eat this all day. I need a haircut, guys.
Okay, so is it for this video.
I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah, let us know what you guys thought in the comments below. If you guys like pozole, if you ever had it, if you haven't, if you're gonna make this, if you do make it, let us know what you think.
I think you'll really like it.
I think you're gonna really like it.
Also, like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Most importantly, I love that bell. Really nice.
I wonder if people actually even hit the bell. Have you ever hit the bell on people's channels?
Just now.
I have on a few.
Actually, yeah, I have on just a few.
Okay.
But we're about to bring this to our friend's house, so.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let us know. I already said all that stuff, but we love you guys. Sorry, I had a beer and I'm a little
wild.
I'm a little wild right now. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!